What do you think about the whole culture of, I don't know if better terms, but woke activism? So sort of activism, which in some contexts is a powerful and important thing, but infiltrating companies.
I'll answer this in the context of Rene Girard. So like he says that people tend to copy each other. And then when they're copying each other, they're really what they're doing is they're fighting over some scarce resource. And then you find a way to organize against, the group of you against a person or a thing that you think is the actual cause of all of this conflict, and you try to expel them. The thing that wokeism doesn't understand is that unless that person is truly to blame, the cycle just continues. And, that was a framework that he developed that, he's really conclusively proven to be true, and it's observable in humanity, in life. So these movements, I think, the extreme left and the extreme right, are trying to interpret a way to allow people to compete for some scarce resource. But I also think that in all of that, what they don't realize is that they can scapegoat whoever they want, but it's not going to work because the bulwark of people in the middle realize that it's just not true.
They realize, but they're still, because in leadership positions, there's still momentum and they still scapegoat and they continue. And it seems to hurt the actual ability of those companies to be successful.
But in fairness, though, if you had to graph the effectiveness of that function, it's decaying rapidly. It's the least effective it's ever been. You're absolutely right. Being canceled 5 years ago was a huge deal. Today, I think it was Jordan Peterson on your podcast. He said, I've been canceled and it was amazing. He said 38 times or 40. He said some number, which was a ginormous number, A, that he kept account of it, and B, was able to classify it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what classifier is going on in his mind where he's like, that's an attempt to cancel me, but this one is not. But my point is, well, it's clearly not working. And so the guy is still there, and the guy is, putting his view out into the world. And so it's not to judge whether what he says is right or wrong. It's just to observe that this mechanism of action is now weakened. But it's weakened because it's not the thing that people think is really to blame.